Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a crisis going on right now in ranked. We have over 780,000 players in Masters currently, and there is still a month left to go in the season. That is insane. But fear not, the developers have announced that they have intended on making some changes to the ranked system in Apex Legends in Season 18, and today we are going to discuss what some of those changes can be and how this was announced. Before I get into that, guys, I have to give a shout out to Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy beverage that I have been using for the last couple of weeks. Dubby contains no sugar, no artificial dyes or sweeteners or colors. So guys, click the link in my description. You'll save 10% off every order of Dubby and give it a try today. Now, without further ado, let's get into these rank changes. Now, it was announced in a Reddit post of all places on the Apex Legends subreddit in a comment by one of the developers from Respawn that there are going to be some changes to the rank system in Season 18. They have not told us what those changes are yet, at least to my knowledge, but I gotta say, I think it's just wild to me that a comment in a small post on a subreddit is where they are choosing to announce that they're going to make changes to the rank system in Season 18. They didn't make a Twitter post. They didn't really make anything official through any of their social medias. It's just a comment on a small post in the Apex Legends subreddit, which is kind of a good thing because at least that lets us know that the developers at Respawn are paying attention to the subreddit. It's not falling on deaf ears. So I think that's good news in a sense. I'm going to go ahead and put the post up on the screen right now. These are the comments on the Reddit post from the developer. They're all summarized. The post was just a person who hit Masters who said it didn't feel like an achievement to hit Masters. The developer then goes into the comments and explains that they should feel proud of the win because the match wasn't in their favor. He kind of explains the skill bonuses and then says you can definitely expect changes next season. Now, this could mean a number of things. I think they are going to have to increase the entry cost for the higher ranks. Minus 35 I think is good for like silver, maybe gold, but platinum and above, for sure diamond and above, should have a higher entry. That should start to kind of differentiate the higher skill players, the higher tier players from the lower tier players. Because right now everything is universal. Placement is the same, entry cost is the same, and what's worse is with the new MMR system, you're not really going up against players of a higher skill level, at least on paper. In practice, silver players have been getting matched up in games with Masters and Predator players. I've experienced this firsthand. When I was a gold player, I was talking to one of my randoms, and he was explaining to me that he was almost in Masters. And I was like, what? How are you almost in Masters? I'm only in gold. And he's like, yeah, man. He was like Diamond 2. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. So it's putting us in the same game, despite the huge disparity in rank, like the huge difference in rank. And so the MMR system seems like it's kind of a failure, to be honest. I guess if it determines that a silver player and a Predator player have a similar MMR rating, they should be in the same game. Despite one player being in Predator, that just seems crazy to me. But right now, there really are no differences to determine a person's true skill level. Hence why we have 780,000 players in Masters. That number very well could hit 1 million by the end of the season. We still have a month left in the season. So that's kind of crazy to me to think about. Another thing I would like to see them focus on is the placement. I don't think 10th place, just surviving till 10th place, should automatically reward you points. I think that will help. Raising the entry cost for higher ranks will help that, of course, but getting 10th place, even as like silver or gold or bronze, that's awfully easy for those ranks. Getting 10th place is not hard, and I'm talking about not getting any kills or any assists or damage, just getting 10th place with 0 kills, 0 assists. That is extremely easy. Maybe for silver and below, you can allow that. I think gold and above, you should have to get at least to 8th place. I think platinum above, you should have to get to 6th place. Diamond should have to be 4 or higher, maybe even top 2 for diamond. And then Masters and above, you should have to be getting kills. You should never be able to rat to Masters, or really even Diamond, but especially not Masters. That's just my opinion. But yeah, that's a couple of the changes I expect them to make. Also, the bonuses seem very unclear. There's been a lot of games where I have gotten 5 or 6 kills and will only get points for my placement. I'm not getting any elimination bonuses whatsoever. A lot of people will give me the argument, well, you know, maybe you're not going up against really high skill players. Maybe you're going up against players of a lower skill level. And that's fair. That's a valid argument. However, even if I'm going up against players who aren't the highest skill level, I should still be getting at least 1 or 2 points, at least something for getting kills. Because there was still a chance I could have died in that engagement, right? But if we don't give any points for kills whatsoever at all, then that's just going to encourage the ratting, which is something a lot of people don't like. And it seems like the developers don't like ratting either. I think from a lot of things the developers have said, they have kind of confirmed to us that when they have designed this rank system, they want placement to be thought about and positioning to be thought about, but kills shouldn't be on the back burner. You should not be able to not get kills and gain rank. The developers have confirmed that in a lot of their tweets and a lot of their social media posts. So what do I think of all this? I gotta say, I think it's kind of cool that they announced this in a comment on a post in a subreddit. I wish they had addressed this sooner. A lot of us have been waiting for their response, for them to publicly address it online, and this is the first we've gotten. That's why this one little comment has spawned a lot of news articles online, because this is the first time Respawn has addressed this utter failure of a rank system. And I think it's good that they're finally addressing it. I think it's cool that the subreddit is being watched by the developers. So guys, maybe if you want to make some more changes to the game, just get in the Apex Legends subreddit and make a post. There's a chance they might see it. I just hope that they take into account that kills should matter, placement should not be the only thing, and we have to raise those entry costs. We should not have 700 some thousand players in Masters. Masters is a coveted rank. It's a high rank. You should have to earn that rank. You should not be able to hide in a corner or in a tree and not get kills, not take fights, and achieve the rank of Masters. I think it's kind of gross. However, if you were a Master this season, I would go ahead and wear the badge. You did earn the badge. I mean, if you ratted, not so much, but the developers put in place a system that allowed someone to literally obtain Predator without getting a single kill or bit of damage. That was NRG sweet. So equip your dive trail, equip your badge, be proud that you achieved Master's rank, but just know this was the easiest system of ranked Apex has ever put out. So, you know, don't expect everyone to respect you or to have nice things to say. There's going to be people that make fun of you, and the Season 17 Masters badge is going to go down in history as a meme. I've got to be honest. People are going to recognize that badge because of how controversial this system has been, and they will make fun of you, especially if that's your first time hitting Masters. So just putting that out there, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, please consider liking and subscribing, as it helps me out tremendously, guys. And make sure to sub for more Apex updates, news, and gameplay. I've got quite a bit of gameplay of crypto on my channel. If you guys are interested in that, go check it out. But that's enough for me. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. This was a pretty fun control game. Y'all take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.